Oh, I said cheerleader. Sorry. We did form in GTI though. Let's do that again. Form a circle. Form a circle. Form a circle. Form a circle. All right, there we go. See, we can turn that little into something good. All right, so we know here in Family Group that we are working with lots of different people from lots of different teams from all the different areas of the state. So we may not always know each other, but we know that calling people by name is important. Names are important. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do a quick little get to know you activity. And we're just going to start off by first saying our name and where we're from. Do I have a volunteer who would like to go first? Very good. What's your name and tell me where you're from? And then you'll decide if you want to go to your left or to your right.
My name is Gabe Sanchez, and I'm from Hawkinsville, Georgia.
Wonderful. Left or right, Gabe?
Left.
Wonderful.
My name is Sanavia Sanchez, and I'm from Hawkinsville as well.
My name is Jara Oliver, and I'm from Vienna, Georgia.
My name is William Maddy, and I'm from Woodbridge, Virginia.
I'm Erin Lee. I'm from Blakely, Georgia.
I'm Melinda, and I'm from Bethlehem, Georgia.
I'm Destiny, and I'm from Townsville, Florida. Or, wait, you want where we're from today? Or?
It doesn't matter.
I'm from Loganville, Georgia.
I'm Arden Latham, and I'm from Cordele, Georgia.
I'm Miles Fulton, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Quentin, and I'm from the little town of Bethlehem. All right, so we got that part together. So what we're going to do, now that we know each other's names, it's going to be a little two-part activity, what we're going to do. So you will look across the circle to someone, and we're going to do some high-five action. So I'll use Aaron as my example. So I would say, hi, Aaron. Step forward. We'll meet in the middle, give a high five, and then we'll swap places in the circle. So then, since I called on Erin, she will then replicate the action, and she'll call on someone else different in the circle, calling them by name, and we'll follow that process until everyone in the circle has had an opportunity to share someone else's name and have their name called. Does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions? All right, can I have a volunteer who would like to start? Anyone? Oh, y'all duke it out.
Well, I was gonna have fun.
There we go.
Hey, Miles. So I can go anywhere.
You sure can.
Hey, Melinda.
How fun. Hi, Arden.
Hi, Destiny.
Hey, Sylvia.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little slow.
What's his name?
Okay.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Jara.
So now we're going to throw a little bit of a challenge in it. So we are going to do the same thing again. However, we're going to do it faster, but in the same order as before. We're going to try to do it faster in the same order as before. So whoever you high-fived the last time, I hope you remember. And I hope I remember too. All right, so does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Here we go. Did I start?
No, it was
William
William.
Are we on?
Here we go. We're ready.
Hey, Melinda.
Hi, Arden.
Hi, Destiny.
Oh, no, I have to walk across. Hey, Sylvia.
Oh, wait.
Hey, Jara.
Alright. Oh, good. I didn't high five anyone. Okay, that's why I don't remember. All right, so we did very good with that. So very quickly, who can give me one reason why names are important? A different reason why calling somebody's name is important. Destiny.
Okay, so I actually learned this last year, and I do this all the time now. I'm a part of my African Student Association, and we have a lot of kids with ethnic names, and they they like tend to let people say whatever they like. They'll answer to many different names and different pronunciations, and like I'm always like, no, what you're called, people will learn it. Like, you just have to put your foot down and let them know, because those names have meaning. A lot of people's names have meaning, and they mean something to them. So it's just important to let people acknowledge people by what's important to them and stuff like that.
Absolutely. We know that we make an effort to learn what we want to learn. So
Right.
names are no different.
Right.
If somebody tells you what their name is and how to pronounce it, we may struggle with it at first, but I think if we can remember, how to play all these different games and everything else we want to remember, we can remember that too. Because I can remember lots of pointless facts about TV, so I should be able to remember how to pronounce somebody's name. All right, does anybody have any other answers for me? Why are names are important? What's the power in a name, Miles?
Somebody, if you remember their name, they might feel more important than they once thought they were because they didn't think you'd remember their name at all. So if you're like, hey, Jimmy didn't think you'd remember his name. Jimmy's gonna feel pretty special.
That is true. Very true indeed. So there's power in the name. So I encourage you as we go throughout this time together, and even at GTI, if you ask somebody their name, really try to remember it. So I know sometimes we forget, but of course, if you do forget, just ask them again and say, I'm so sorry. Like, I just having trouble remembering your name at the moment, and then see if you can remember it the next time you see him around. So thank you for participating in this activity with me.